Anieli, nearly 8 hours after Title 42 expired, what are you seeing right now?
Well, hey guys, we're downtown at the end of the road for a lot of these migrants. This is where they're dropped off by Border Patrol after their process by DHS, after they turn themselves in. As you can see behind me, a lot of these people really don't have the money to continue their trip, and they're staying here until they can raise enough money for that. And then also, this is where they're waiting for their loved ones who have been separated from them, who have been taken to a different processing center. And this is the spot where they wait for them, hoping to find some news. ¿Están esperando a sus familiares? I'm asking them if they're waiting for their family.
Sí,
¿A quién espera?
yo a mi esposa,
He's waiting for his wife. ¿De dónde es usted?
Venezuela,
De Venezuela. He's waiting for his wife. He says he's from Venezuela. ¿Cuántos días sin verla?
como 5 días.
5 días. ¿Cuándo se entregaron?
Yo me entregué el miércoles.
El miércoles. He said he turned himself in to the authorities when he crossed the river on Wednesday. Muchas gracias. And he hasn't seen his wife in 5 days. As you can imagine, all of these people are just here waiting for every bus that comes and drops off people, trying to see if their loved ones arrive. Again, they're hoping that they made it this far and that they weren't turned back. But again, a lot of them don't have money, don't have cell phones, so they're just trying to get some kind of answers. And unfortunately, sometimes they don't get from the agents when they're dropped off here.
Anieli, a very difficult scene to see there, especially hearing that man's story with his wife. But as far as any major issues go, have you seen any?
You know, so far, not really any major issues. They kind of have a flow of things here. They kind of know how things are working. You know, the processing is pretty quickly. A lot of times they picked up and they're released within a few days. And I think the hardest part for a lot of them is they've made it this far and now they don't have enough money to continue to their final destination. And so they're stuck here, like you saw, living here on the streets, sleeping, trying to get work, trying to just move to their next stop. But again, it's just hard because sometimes those bus tickets can be $500 or even more. And so they take any kind of day labor that they can. A lot of the people here in the community have just picked them up, asking them to do yard work, paint jobs, construction, anything that they need. And that's how they're able to get the cash to keep moving forward.
A tough situation to be in, especially when your bed becomes a sidewalk. Anieli, you have been live in Brownsville reporting all week, first on the tragedy Sunday with that migrant crash, now on Title 42, a very heavy week there, but thank you very much for that live report. We will continue to bring you the latest updates from the border in the hours and days following the end of Title 42. You can find those updates on K2U.com or on the K2U 11 app.